Have you ever heard of a leader so honorable that even his enemies praised him? A warrior who conquered one of the world's most sacred cities, not with bloodshed but with mercy. Today we're diving into the incredible life of Salahuddin Ayyubi, known in the West as Saladin, one of history's most respected figures. Born in 1137 in what is now Iraq, Salahuddin wasn't born a king. He came from a Kurdish family and was known in his youth for being quiet, religious, and studious. He wasn't seeking power or glory, but destiny had a different plan. He began his career under Nur ad-Din Zengi, a powerful ruler dedicated to uniting Muslim lands against the Crusader states that had taken root in the Middle East. Salahuddin quickly proved himself a brilliant strategist and administrator. He rose through the ranks, eventually becoming the ruler of Egypt. From there, he embarked on his life's mission, to unite the fractured Muslim world. He understood that disunity was the Crusaders' greatest advantage. Through diplomacy, alliances, and sometimes military force, he brought Syria, Egypt, parts of Iraq and Arabia under a single visionary leadership. His goal wasn't just power. It was to create a front strong enough to reclaim what had been lost. The year is 1187. The moment of truth has arrived. At the Battle of Hattin, Salahuddin's strategic genius was on full display. He lured the massive Crusader army into a barren, waterless landscape under the scorching sun. Exhausted and dehydrated, the Crusaders were no match for his disciplined forces. The battle was a decisive victory, a turning point that shattered the military power of the Crusader kingdoms. The path to Jerusalem was now open. For nearly 90 years, Jerusalem had been under Crusader control. Its capture in 1099 had been a scene of horrific slaughter. Now, as Salahuddin's army stood at the gates, the city's Christian defenders feared the worst. They expected a brutal revenge. But Salahuddin was a different kind of conqueror. After a brief siege, the city surrendered. What happened next cemented his legend forever. Instead of a massacre, Salahuddin offered mercy. He allowed the citizens to ransom themselves for a small fee, and those who couldn't pay were allowed to leave peacefully. He personally paid the ransom for thousands, including the elderly and widowed. He protected Christian holy sites, ensuring that pilgrims could continue to visit. This act of chivalry and compassion was so profound that it shocked the European world. Christian chroniclers, his own enemies, wrote about his justice and generosity, creating the image of the noble Saracen that has endured for centuries. But Salahuddin's story doesn't end there. His recapture of Jerusalem triggered the Third Crusade, led by Europe's most famous king, Richard the Lionheart of England. For years, these two legendary figures clashed in a series of epic battles. It was a true clash of titans. While they were fierce rivals on the battlefield, a strange and powerful mutual respect grew between them. They exchanged gifts, and at one point, when Richard fell ill, Salahuddin sent him fresh fruit and snow from the mountains to help his recovery. Despite his immense power as the ruler of a vast empire, Salahuddin lived a remarkably simple life. He was known for his piety and generosity, giving away his wealth to the poor and to public works. When he died in 1193, his personal treasury was nearly empty. He had left just enough for his own burial, having given the rest away. He owned no lands, no houses, nothing but his faith and his legacy. Salahuddin Ayyubi is more than just a historical figure. He is a symbol of what a leader can be. A brilliant military commander, a wise statesman, and a deeply compassionate human being. His story teaches us that true strength isn't just about winning battles, but about how you treat the defeated. It's about justice, honor, and a commitment to something greater than oneself. His name remains a beacon of leadership and integrity in both the Islamic and Western worlds. Thanks for watching. If you were inspired by Salahuddin's story, hit that like button and subscribe for more tales of incredible figures from history. See you in the next one.